How far is Pakistan willing to go here?
It all depends upon this has been initiated by India. If India is ready to back down, they have taken the initiative. We have just responded. We have been saying all along in the last fortnight that we'll never initiate anything hostile towards India. But if we are attacked, we'll respond. If India backs down, we will definitely wrap up these things, But as long we are under attack, under fire, we have to respond. We have to defend ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Minister, is there any contact between yourself and the Indian side at the moment?
I'm not aware of it, I'm not aware of it. If there is contact normally during these hostile, activities and tensions, there are backdoor contacts available anywhere in the world, there is. But I'm not aware of any contact between India and Pakistan at the moment.
Pakistan now saying it shot down 5 Indian airplanes and destroyed multiple Indian checkpoints in retaliation to Indian military strikes early Wednesday. Pakistan's defense minister, who's also spoken to Bloomberg Television, now clarifying that no Indian soldiers have been taken prisoner. For more, let's bring in government reporter Sudhi Ranjan Sen in New Delhi. Sudhi, are we hearing anything from the Indian side about what's happening?
Well, from the Indian side, we've just, we are limited to just a statement that came out a couple of hours ago, which kind of said that India has struck inside Pakistan, and the targets were very were non-civilian, non-military targets. They were restricted to targets which India believes had militants in it, or militant, targets used, places where militants were staying. That's the kind of targets that India has hit. That's the only statement that we have got from India. There has been no statement either denying or confirming the jets coming down, or earlier about soldiers, whether all soldiers who took part in the operations, whether they're all safe. Similarly, we also do not know whether in this operation, whether the Indian Navy was also used to strike targets inside Pakistan. So, there is kind of an information, there's a lack of information, so to say, from India, besides, apart from the very basic information that came out a few hours ago.
Sudhi, of course, India and Pakistan have a very long history of tension around the Kashmir region. Do previous conflicts offer any guide as to how we might find an off-ramp to this conflict?
Well, yes and no. No in the sense, because every conflict is different. Every conflict has its own dynamics. Every conflict has different politics around it. And yes, because, in the past we have seen government taking similar action, that is striking inside Pakistan. But those strikes were limited to disputed Kashmir, which both India and Pakistan claim simultaneously. Now, from what we are getting to understand, or from Pakistan, what we're getting to hear, it looks like there were some targets that were hit inside Pakistan. So where does that dynamic lead to? What kind of, response comes from Pakistan is going to be the key question right now. India, of course, as I was, reporting from the earlier from the statement that we have seen, has very clearly said that it has stayed away. Indian strikes have stayed away, or not struck any civilian or military targets. So very clearly trying to, not to escalate the entire tension that we see. But will that work? Not yet clear.